Hi everyone! If you're a gardener like me, you probably hate throwing food scraps away. Instead, you want to turn them into rich compost for your plants. But if you've ever tried regular composting, you know the struggle. The bugs, the flies, the cockroaches, even mice sometimes. And on top of that, the smell and the mess outside aren't exactly fun. That's why I decided to try something different, a kitchen composter. This machine can take your daily food scraps and turn them into usable compost in just a few days without all the pests and odor. Today, I'm going to review the Reencle kitchen recycler that I bought for my home. I'll show you what it looks like, how it works, and give you my honest thoughts after trying it. I purchased it on my own, and the company had nothing to do with my review or my purchase. Let's see how it did. It's here. It came. So let's see what this is about and if it's worth it. I hope it is because it cost a bunch of money. Upon receiving it, I immediately went to work unpacking it. I like how they packaged everything in recycling bags, paper bags, and there was no plastic or minimal plastic involved. The machine comes with everything you need to get started, including the live bacteria, the carbon pieces, minus the food scraps that you will have to provide. It's quite a good size machine. It's tall, it's almost like a trash can. So you will need to find it a good spot in your kitchen, somewhere where you can access it every day, but where it won't stand in your way either. Keep in mind that it's heavy too, especially when it's going to be full of compost, so you won't be able to move it around too much. It comes with a filter in the back that needs to be replaced every 9 to 12 months, they say, and it costs $40 to replace, so it's not a huge expense. The machine comes almost completely assembled. It was very easy to put together, and this is how it looks like in the end. It's sleek, it's elegant, and it looks beautiful. It's quite roomy too. It comes with two shovels. One is supposed to be able to sift through the bigger pieces which hang on its side. Turning it on it's easy by just pressing the power button, and the machine needs to stay on the whole time to be working. Okay, so now it tells us to put the two pouches that were sent with the machine inside, pour some water over, and after 3 to 6 hours to start adding food waste. We have to feed it, right? It's like a pet. And that the compost should be removed when it reaches the max line. And here are some guidelines to what is accepted and what is not. You can see here the green things are okay. And then the prohibited ones are bones, shells, pits, plastic, rubber, glass, medicine, cigarettes, and stickers. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. We also have a button here to open, and I like how quick it is. We're gonna add the first pouch, which looks like rabbit food. Oh, already closed. And this is a compost starter. Oh, it already started mixing it from what I hear. Let's open it again. We add the second pouch. And this is a compost booster. Open it again. And we add the water. It has a scale too that I can see. As you can see, it shows us how many kilograms of things there are inside. And it tells me that I'm blocking the door by beeping. This is creepy. The sound it makes, it actually sounds like crickets or bugs or something. They're squeaking. So maybe they are alive. And now we'll let it mix everything together and we'll start adding food for the microorganisms. Okay, so now that a couple of hours have passed, I can start feeding my live bacteria in here. And what I'm going to do is feed it the kitchen scraps that I've been collecting on my counter in this container before. I used to put this compost outside in my garden, but I've noticed that it does attract a lot of critters, especially cockroaches, and I don't like that. So that is why I've decided to get this machine instead and hopefully avoid the critters. And I've got here pills, and they say to not add any peats such as this one. So I'm going to remove this one. I've got coffee grounds, some flowers from the garden, tissues, onion peels. I don't want to add everything at once because they say to feed it a few times a day, but not everything at once. So here it's what I put inside: some potato peels, some corn cobs, tissues, carrot tops, and so on. So this is supposed to start mixing it soon with the live bacteria that it came with and should be turning into compost, they say, in 2 to 3 days. So we'll see if that's the case or not. We'll see what happens to these things, these kitchen scraps, in a few days. A couple of days later, after not putting any more of the scraps in it, it looks like this. It's almost completely broken down with some pieces. That's the pieces that came with the initial mix. So let's fill this little composter. While doing that, I want to mention that it really does not smell bad at all. It has like an almost a little bit of a fermented smell, but not in a bad way. And it's warm to the touch, which means that it's doing its job and is decomposing. After we taken most of it out, if you look over here, I'm not sure if you can see, you have a maximum line and then you have a minimum line down there. So you need to leave a little bit of the compost inside, like a seed, or like as if when you're making sourdough or yogurt, just to have the bacteria, the live bacteria for the next batch when you're going to start adding things inside. So don't take everything out, leave some there for the good bacteria. Now what I'm going to do is transfer my almost broken up compost to this composter because the company says that the compost needs to cure for 3 further weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. If you're planning to use it on plants, it could burn their roots. So as you can see, it still has some pieces which they don't bother me, but I think it's just better to further cure it outside where live bacteria can go in this composter that does not attract any bugs at this point anymore because it doesn't have like the food that they like. It's all almost completely broken down. So I'm just going to transfer it over here and use it in a couple of weeks to put it on my plants, my house plants, and my garden outdoor. And while I do that, I'm going to also give you my conclusion about this machine. So I like it so far. I had it for almost a week, and I feel like it's doing a good job. I've been putting continuously over the course of 1 week food scraps in it. I don't think I've seen some claims saying that you can keep adding for like a month. I think that that depends on how many scraps you're adding per day. We add quite a lot, but it's doing a good job in my opinion. I like that it doesn't smell at all bad. I like that it's dry. It's not looking bad to me. It almost looks like soil. And I like that I don't have to do it outside in my garden and attract all the pests, the mice and the cockroaches and all the bugs. And it's quite fast. I mean, the regular compost, even after a whole year in my garden, it's still not completely broken down, not even halfway like this one. So it takes a much longer time. And again, like what bothered me the most were the bugs that it was attracting, and I couldn't take that anymore. What I dislike about it, it's obviously the price point. It's not a cheap machine, but I figured this is like a one-time investment that you do and hopefully is gonna last for a while. I also don't like that it only comes with 1 year of warranty. I feel that's too short and hopefully nothing going to happen to the machine during that time. And also, I think that you still have to have an outdoor composter to, or like a place to store it to further cure it. So that's another hassle you have to take into consideration. And also that you may want to have like a indoor bucket where you can keep your scraps during those 2 days that you don't add anything to the machine, where you're waiting for everything to be broken down. That is my review. I hope you guys like it. I hope you give it a thumbs up. And if you do have one of these machines, please let me know what you think. And if you had it for longer than I did, what's your opinion about the compost? Does it make a difference in your plants? Do they seem like they like it? Just let me know. I'll keep testing it out and share updates as I go, but so far it's been a game changer for my gardening routine.